Hello and welcome to the history of cinemas in the Bradford area, in West Yorkshire, for 1896 to 1919. 1890s. In the late 1890s, films are shown at the Alexandria Theatre. 1896. The Lumiere's cinematograph is presented at the Palace on April 6. 1898. Films are shown at the St. George Hall. 1900. Films are shown at the Temperance Hall. The Prince's Theatre starts to show films. 1907. October 12, the Temperance Hall in Yeadon starts to show films. The Queen's Picture Palace in Shipley opens on October 21st. 1909. The Temperance Hall becomes a full-time cinema. The Prince's Theatre stops showing films for live performances. 1910. The Temperance Hall in Bradford shows Vivaphone talking pictures on February 8. On March 21st, the Picturedrome in Bradford opens. 1911. The Electric Theatre Deluxe opens on January 14th and closes later, in 1911. The King's Hall Cinema opens on February 20th. The King's Hall in Otley starts to show films on May 8th. The Towers Hill Cinema opens on September 25th. The Eccleshill Picture Palace opens on October 2nd. A full cinema opens at the Temperance Hall in Yeadon on December 22nd. The Prince's Hall Picture House in Shipley opens. 1912. The Idol Picture House opens on January 12th. The Grand Picture House opens on May 24th. The Plaza Cinema in Guiseley opens on August 12th. On September 16th, the Elysian Picture House opens. The Tivoli Picture Hall opens on September 22nd. The Oriental Cinema opens on November 18th. The Cosy Picture Hall opens on December 2nd. The Picture Palace opens on December 9th. On December 23rd, the Picture House opens. The Coliseum Picture House opens. The Queen's Hall in Burley in Wharfdale starts to show films. 1913. The Coventry Hall Picture House opens on April 22nd. On August 1st, the Elite Picture House opens. The Crowthers Theatre opens in August. 1914. On March 15th, the Ideal Picture House opens. The Bradford Picture House is opened by Provincial and Cinematograph Theatres on April 2nd. The Pavilion Deluxe in Shipley opens on April 2nd. The Oxford Cinema opens on April 9th. The Lowmore Picture Palace opens on September 14th. The Plaza Cinema opens on September 28th. The Regent Theatre opens on September 30th. The Picture Palace opens on October 19th. The Empress Picture House opens on October 22nd. The Birch Lane Cinema opens on November 19th. 1915. The Queen's Picture House in Shipley is renamed the Shipley Picture House on December 13th. 1917. On February 5th, the Picture House in Baildon opens. 1918. The Empire Cinema starts to show films on February 11th. 1919. On December 18th, the Lyceum Cinema opens. Thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe.